We'll be able to see some food masterpieces made by kids on this season of Rachel versus Guy Kids Cook-Off. And this morning we have one of those kid chef contestants with us, Luis Ortega, along with his grandmother, who is also on the show, Georgina, who I swear does not look like she's old enough to be a grandma. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Okay, well, welcome, buddy. So you're from New York, but you grew up a lot here in New Mexico with your grandmother who lives in Las Vegas. So tell me about this show. How'd you get involved in it? How'd you get started cooking?
Well, I got started when I was cooking when I was like about 5, helping Grandma and Grandpa with like the chili and the beans. And then more with my mom, like being her sous chef and being with her. So like she would tell me, okay, this spice is used for this. This is how you should put it in. Don't put a lot of it because it might be too, too strong.
Yeah.
And so basically then as I got older, she would trust me in the kitchen by myself, like cutting and like 11 or 12, she would like teach me how to cut and use the knives. And so she would just trust me in the kitchen by myself, like using the stove and the countertop. Well, not the countertop, but the
cooktop.
Knives and
You're what? You're 12 years old?
Yeah.
You're 12 years old. Your mom trusts you in the kitchen. I don't even trust myself in the kitchen. And I'm 3 times your age, just about. Okay, so you were on the show with him. What was it like?
Oh, that was exciting. There were 8 kids, 8 contestants. So that means there were 8 parents. Well,
Okay.
out of those parents, there were 6 mothers, 1 father, and of course 1 grandmother.
And that would be you.
Wow.
Okay, so we can't talk too much about the show. It's going to premiere a little bit later this month.
Yes, the
a little bit. It's the
17th.
second season, 17th. We have information
Yes.
on our website at casa.com. Click on the blog. But one of the things that you learned a lot was what they technically call plating.
Yes.
That's kind of the presentation of food.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to show us what you learned a little bit here, right?
Yeah.
Let's grab some of this stuff. And so what's the point of plating or the presentation?
Just to make the food look good and nice instead of being sloppy. So like people
Okay.
are like,
So
it has to look nice.
Does it look good? Okay, show us what you got, buddy.
So basically, for this rice, we're gonna make a little dome,
Oh,
a little
okay.
like circular dome.
That's good. Okay. Because if I was just going to eat the rice, honestly, this is called bachelor life. You just eat it right out of the Tupperware. I mean, that's what I do. You don't even use spoons sometimes. You just use your hands.
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a couple of.
So you sprayed that with kind of the cooking spray first.
Just so when we put it in there, it doesn't stick on the Tupperware.
Man, this kid's awesome. He knows 10 times more than I do about cooking. Did you teach him this stuff, Grandma?
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
No.
This
Mine
is-
is chili and beans and
Yeah.
tortillas. That's it.
There we go.
My
The
mom-
easy way. Your mom taught you this.
My mom taught me about the plating, but the dome, my Aunt Mercedes taught me.
Okay. Very cool. Okay.
And so basically, we're just gonna.
Now, how do you
take
do
the
this
plate.
so that it doesn't make a mess?
So-
Here's a trick.
All right.
Take the dome, and we'll actually put it against the plate like that.
Okay.
Set it down and just pat the top so all the rice comes out.
Okay.
And then just take it apart.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I was kind of worried about that. Okay, so we got the rice looking good. What else do you have?
And then we have the curry. And me and my mom like curry a lot because growing up in New York, there's a lot of different cultures.
Yep.
So on one block, there could be like, I don't know, Russian. On the next block, there could be Caribbean.
Yeah.
So you never know what you'll expect in New York. And so where we live in Brooklyn, there's a lot of Indian places there. So we eat a lot of Indian food sometimes.
Okay, so that's what kind of influenced some of your cooking that you do on the show.
Right. And so
Okay.
basically, me and my mom just like all the spices in Indian food. That's why we like to eat it a lot because
Yep.
me and my mom find them really unique and good.
Yeah. Some of the spices I think you brought here, you have the curry powder, the, what else do you have there? You
We
have fish
have,
oil.
Yes, we have the hot curry powder, which I used in the
Okay.
curry, and then ground cardamom, which is actually really potent. So
Okay.
you only use a little bit, but
Okay.
it gives it a nice taste to
Have
it.
you ever used too much on accident?
No.
No?
I
Smart
kn-
kid?
I smelt it, and
Oh.
it was like a lot.
What do we need to do
Yeah.
here? Which do
That's-
we need to move which way?
These over
Oh,
here.
move those over there? Yeah.
And then
the
the
dip.
fish sauce, I believe, I've never used it, so I just think it gives it like a nice flavor to it.
Okay, very cool. And this is you don't want to see the Matt Morrow version of this. It would not look nearly as pretty. You obviously kept the curry in a separate bowl so that it doesn't make a mess on the plate.
Yeah.
Is that right? Wow, oh my gosh, it smells awesome. Very,
So,
very good.
As you can see, the presentation.
So is that something
nice
that?
and clean.
Oh, it
and,
looks great.
You know, it looks inviting. And I learned an awfully lot just by watching the kids.
You can't
know.
just slap it on a plate in
Right.
front of Guy or in
Yeah.
front of Rachel Ray.
No.
So is that something that they judge you on in the show?
They judge me on everything, like
Really?
the littlest things, like make sure your vegetables are evenly cut so they all cook at the same time.
Your chives are cut evenly.
Yeah,
They're very good.
That's what I learned, and Rachel, she taught me also to keep my my area clean because you
Yep.
don't want cross contamination. Because once you get that, then something bad will be happening. And
Yeah. You don't. That bad. You happen.
Yeah,
it's
you don't
called,
want fish and
yeah.
chicken on the same cutting board.
That's called gastrointestinal problems, also known as food poisoning. One more look right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal the plate away from you there. I just want to get a nice aerial shot to show how beautiful that is. Luis and Georgina Ortega, thank you so much. Best
Yep.
of luck to you, buddy.
Thank
Next
you.
time you're in New Mexico, come back. We
I
want
will.
to cook with you.